Hey guys, welcome back to Do It Live, and we have a new video for you guys today. So, I've been thinking about this for a while, and I got one a few weeks back, but I want to take a look and see, are smartwatches a smart idea? Let's go take a look. So, I'm a little bit late on this train, but I think it's still relevant as Android Wear 2.0 is coming out, and there's a lot more smartwatches coming out on the market, and they're starting to become reasonably well priced in comparison to designer watches or functional watches like Seiko, Citizen, and all those good brands, and even Michael Kors and Fossil and all that good stuff. They look just as good, and they have more functions. In all honesty, I'm a watch guy. I love watches, and that's why I had to try a smartwatch myself. So the smartwatch I tried is the Moto 360. Yes, this is the first generation Moto 360. No, it is not getting Android Wear 2.0, but the basic features are there for a smartwatch, and let's dive a little bit deeper into it. So the Moto 360 is one of the first Android Wear watches out there. It runs really well. I have been using it as my daily driver for a while, and I haven't touched my normal watches, which I have like 7 of them, and I love watches. And I haven't used it for a while just because there's so many features on an Android watch that I've been enjoying. So let's take a look at our Moto 360, and I'll show you what I usually use on it and how you might be able to incorporate it into your life. And let's see if it's really a smart idea. So let's start off with the watch face. It's great because it's totally customizable. Oh. And this turned off before it could focus. There you go. Oh, come on. Come on. There you go. So it's totally customizable. I love the way I have it. Mine looks like a cartographer type face. If you don't know what it is, that's like a dial with 3 little circles that have different information displayed in them. For mine, I have the date, the weather, and the time, as well as my battery. That's there as well. And originally I didn't think smartwatches were a good idea. You know, you're gonna waste a lot of battery trying to keep the time there for you. But to be honest, I don't check the time on my watch that often, as I'm usually in the car, or maybe I'm at my computer and my computer screen just turned off and it's coming back. So I'm usually at a place where I can see the time pretty easily, but maybe if I'm walking somewhere, I'll just quickly tap my watch and take a look what time it is and check my notifications, which is a key thing for why I love smartwatches now. So as you know, we have bigger and bigger phones. I have the BlackBerry Priv, as I mentioned in the past video, and this thing is a 5.5 inch screen. It's actually quite big. Back in the past, 4-inch screens were the norm, but now the new iPhones are 4.7 inches and bigger with the Plus, and they're quite big to take out of your phone, out of your pocket, out of your purse, and all that stuff, in your backpack, however you carry it. And to be honest, it's just kind of annoying to keep going back and forth between your phone that's in your pocket. And another thing is, it's probably not a good idea to keep taking your phone out all the time, because someone might see that, and not everyone's trustworthy nowadays, but that's for another time. So you can check your notifications really quickly. You can actually even access and respond to them pretty fast using some of the built-in features. So let's take a quick look, and I'll show you how I usually use this. So I turn off the ambient sensor in order to save battery, because I don't need it to turn on every time I flick my wrist, which could be pretty often. If you know, people flick the wrist pretty often, if you know what I'm saying. But I like to just do it that way, to reserve the battery as much as possible, and by doing that, my watch battery lasts up to 2 days of regular use. So I do it so you just tap it and you can get it working. I don't usually go on Instagram, but I have my Instagram things there, and I can just swipe it away. It tells me the current traffic, which is actually quite helpful if I'm debating which route I want to take. My usual route will remain red, and I'll change that. So that's usually very helpful. There's constant reminders, shipping, and all that stuff. I've been moving between places, so I'm not too sure when things are arriving and when to go check at home, so that's also been helpful. But the main thing for this that I really enjoy is changing my music, and it's a really minor detail, but I've noticed how awesome it's been that I can just change my music on my watch. And one of the things that happened is there was an update for my car in which I can no longer change the song through Bluetooth. And that's really crappy, and I'm trying to find a way around that. But in the meantime, I've been using my watch, and I'm not as distracted as I would be holding an entire phone and swiping through songs. What I'll do is just go to the Spotify app, which is what I use, and I'll get access to my entire library right there. Right there. There you go. And I'm able to change songs, turn the volume up and down, change playlists really easily just through my watch. Don't have to pull out my phone, don't have to be distracted, and at a stop sign or light, it's a lot easier just to go on your watch, flick it, press play or press next, instead of having to pull out your entire phone and do that, which is also illegal, so don't do that. So that has been a big thing for me. And I know a lot of you guys listen to music in earbuds as you're walking, so instead of having to pull out your entire phone, you can just change it on your smartwatch, which is quite convenient, I find. In terms of that, it's been pretty great. I can get my texts immediately from here. Sometimes I just want an update. Hey, you guys there? I don't have to pull out my phone and open the Messenger app. It's all right there in my notifications. I can just see, yep, they're there. And I'll just go into the building if I'm meeting up with some friends. There's a lot of good uses for a smartwatch that I didn't even realize were necessary. It's still not necessary, but it's a great addition and a great extension of your phone that I think a lot of people should start contemplating getting. And the reason why I say that, in addition to maybe not getting a watch and getting a smartwatch, is nice watches can be upwards of $150 for a basic watch, a basic designer watch like a Michael Kors or like a Daniel Wellington can be way more than $150. But this Moto 360 I got for 80 bucks, which is half the price of your casual watch, but has so many more features and I've been enjoying so much more. I've actually been getting a lot of compliments on this watch, and they're like, hey, what watch is that? Is that the Apple Watch? No, not an Apple Watch. It's got a nice round face compared to the Apple Watch, which is quite nice. And I gotta say, I've changed the band on it. I forgot to mention that. They're just as customizable as normal watches, which is what I love about watches, is how much you can customize them. I have a shark mesh bracelet, which I gotta say is amazing. A lot of my friends are getting into it as well. But you're getting the customizability of normal watches, you're getting the functionality of normal watches. Battery life is not there. I will wholesomely agree with you. But to be honest, I'm not away from a charger that much, and since it's wireless and really quick to charge, it hasn't ever been an issue for me. I can always have that watch ready to go pretty quickly, as in about half an hour the entire charge is full, and 5 or 10 minute top-ups give me 25 to 30%. So it's been really good in terms of battery life, and like I said, customizable like a normal watch, more features than a normal watch. It's compatible with quite a bit of smartphones now. Even iPhone is supported on Android Wear, so that's been pretty impressive in my opinion. So again, it's an extension of something we all nowadays have, which is our smartphones, as well as a nice replacement for normal watches. So go take a look and see what smartwatches are available for your phone or compatible, and also what price they come out at, as it might just be cheaper than a regular watch, and to be honest, has a lot more features than your typical designer watch. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys have a smartwatch? Are you guys debating getting one? Has your Apple Watch turned out well for you? Has your Samsung Gear been going along great with your Note 5 that's been exploding? Let me know in the comments below, and I'd love to hear what you guys think. Again, give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this on tech and a whole bunch of other stuff like deals. So again, don't forget to do it live.